The purpose of documentation in our situation was to establish the truth, because, as I said, there was a lot of stigma and taboos and prejudice towards this crime, and different narratives were confronted. So we wanted to establish the truth, also support survivors for justice, as well as recognition of survivors by law, by one state mechanism. Documentation, it came later, after 20 years of existence as an organization. We already are working constantly on providing holistic rehabilitation to survivors. Documentation is a voluntary process. Each and everyone who is part of the documentation, they have gone through the psychosocial or medical support. But also process of the documentation is an empowerment process, and it's a precondition that survivors without having at least 6 months treatment cannot enter in a documentation, because we are reopening the trauma event. So there is a precondition by the protocol. And I would like also to share our manual, which is clearly defined each stages how we do the documentation. But documentation is a parallel process, and it's a voluntary process for those who would like to share the story. So it's just to contribute to the truth and to advance their rights, to amplify the voices, but it's not the first intervention we do to the survivors. Each and every policies and process are established in KRCT, but also policies and laws that we are aiming to change, they are based on the needs and requests survivors bring in the organization. The voice and requests of survivors are making the philosophy of organization.